So I'm really excited to review this fragrance. If you like gourmand fragrances and you want to smell like something that somebody else can eat, you're going to want to pay attention to this video. So without further ado, let's get it. Alright everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Randy, aka FragranceDoud, back with another fragrance video, and I'm actually really excited, which is why I'm kind of peppy right now, because this fragrance, I tried it once. I was sent a fragrance from Loch D Fragrances, Loch D Scents. If you haven't seen him, Darius is a really nice guy. He sent it to me. The one that I'm going to be reviewing by Montale is Chocolate Greedy. And just an FYI, I didn't know because this is my first Montale full bottle. These feel like they're literally empty. And I had to ask some people because it literally feels like there's nothing inside this can except for like a little bit of liquid. But I guess that's how they all are. It feels like literally it weighs like a quarter. But with that said, apparently it is full. As soon as I sprayed on the decant that he sent me, I was just like blown away because you guys know I like sweet and gourmand fragrances. My wife loved this, my daughter loved this. Before I get into the fragrance, just let me know if you guys have tried this before, and then also make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, and if you like my content, follow me on Instagram and TikTok. So now let's just get into it. I'm not really one to talk about the box or something like that. It kind of wastes about a minute of the video, and I'm not doing that. It has a clip. This is a silver Montale bottle. Just kind of looks like all the other Montale bottles, even though you've probably never seen them on my channel. Really interesting. I'm not really a fan of the bottle. They kind of feel whatever. I mean, it is what it is. It's what's inside the bottle that matters, and I can tell you what's inside this bottle is amazing. The atomizers are actually pretty nice, so I ain't gonna front on that one. So Chocolate Greedy is chocolate, and I'll tell you more about it. Let me give you the note breakdown here. The main notes are cacao, vanilla, tonka, coffee, dried fruit, and orange. So when you first spray this on, all the way until the dry down, there is a change, but it's not a massive change. And honestly, I'm not going to beat around the bush and say, you get this little nuances of that little nuance. This one, if you're eating a bowl of Cocoa Pebbles or Cocoa Puffs, and that's pretty much what it is. It's super gourmand. It's super chocolate, but it's not like a super dark chocolate. It just smells like a super sweet gourmand chocolate. It literally smells just like Cocoa Puffs or Cocoa Pebbles. It smells like a chocolate cereal. In the opening, the chocolate is a little bit more heavy, but you'll see what I mean after about 3 to 4 minutes. As it starts to dry, it's like you're stuck here with a lot of chocolate and a little bit of vanilla. 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, and then you're stuck with like a 60% vanilla fragrance with a 40% Cocoa Pebbles. It almost feels like if you had like vanilla milk and you mix it together with Cocoa Puffs or Cocoa Pebbles, it is what you get with this fragrance. I am not even kidding with you. It smells like something that you're gonna eat. I'm not shitting you. It's that gourmand. It's the most gourmand fragrance that I have tried, and I have 308 fragrances. It is really good. I think that you should definitely get your nose on this if you like gourmand fragrances. I know I said it the other day in a live. I said this smells like Cocoa Puffs. I just tried it today, and someone's like, you had me at Cocoa Puffs. Where do I buy that? And so what's funny is I ordered this on Fragrance Buy. It was $60-some. You can get it on Aura Fragrance a little bit cheaper, but I had to get this because I was getting Wild and Tobacco as well. So when I got this, I was just like, I need to buy that now. And Fragrance Buy shipped it to me in 2 days. I don't know how they got it here. Usually it takes 10 days for them to ship, and usually they only ship on Mondays. But with that said, you know what, something else that's good with this fragrance is the performance. And that is what we're going to talk about now. I don't feel like I need to sit here all day and tell you much more about this fragrance outside of the fact that you get that chocolate that feels like the Cocoa Pebbles, you get that vanilla, and then about 25-30 minutes you do get tonka bean that provides a little bit of a powdery sweetness, but it just adds even more to that vanilla chocolatey cereal, because you know that cereal is kind of like the dry Cocoa Puffs that almost feels like it has a powderiness to it. That's pretty much what you get here. So the performance with it is amazing. It's like an above average projector for the first 3 hours, and it never goes drying down. And it's like a beast mode for about 20 minutes, and then it goes to above average, and it never comes down. It's like it's a slow decline, but only it's still on my skin after about 8 to 10 hours. I don't even know the full projection of it because I just got this fragrance in today. The other day when I wore it, the decant leaked out a little bit, so I was able to wear it, but I only wore it for 8 hours, and so then I took a shower. It's good. It's really good. So you're going to get a full day's projection out of this, like a full wearing. So if you're going out somewhere, usually people don't go out for more than 8 hours, but I can tell you, you're probably going to get 8 to 10 from this fragrance. If you want to smell Gourmand, which I love it. Some people were saying, I don't know when I would wear that. Screw it. I love Gourmand fragrances. I don't care. Eat me, man. I want to smell like this. I want to smell like Cocoa Puffs. I always wish that I could go out and just smell like something that I could literally eat. And now I can physically do that with this. I mean, Chocolate Greedy from Montale is kind of like what I was hoping for from Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo when people were saying it smelled like tiramisu, but then I got it and had this earthiness, and I still like it, but it's not exactly what I was expecting. It is gourmand, but it's not a full gourmand like this one. This one gives an entirely new name to Gourmand fragrances. This literally, if you sprayed it on your Cocoa Puffs, if you sprayed it on like a fake bowl of Cocoa Puffs and gave it to somebody, they would probably eat that fake bowl because they thought that it was real because it smelled real. And I'm telling you, this one is just, it's miles different than what I was actually expecting. Because I chalked up the Coco or Choco Violetta by Montale, which was sent to me by Hamzat. I like that, but it's not a full gourmand. It's more of a chocolate violet fragrance. It feels like an actual fragrance, like a cologne. This one feels like something that you would get as like a food additive. It smells like I'm gonna have diabetes after I spray it on myself. And I spray it on 5, 6, 7 times. I don't really care. You can't really choke people out if they're smelling you and you smell like a bakery. Seriously, I don't think you can really choke somebody out with this, because unless somebody has something really much against chocolate, which I don't even like chocolate that much, my daughter either, but unless you have something against the smell of chocolate, you couldn't choke somebody out with this even if you tried. You'd probably spray the whole bottle and people would just think they were in a bakery. But anyway, I'm going to stop talking about it. Great performance, great projection. It's Cocoa Puffs with vanilla milk, literally tonka bean, a little bit of powder. That is what the fragrance is. Maybe a little bit of a fruitiness, but overall that's just beating around the bush. I ain't talking more about that. If you want a gourmand chocolate fragrance, this is probably the best one I've tried. Super gourmand, super chocolate, vanilla, great. So let me know if you guys have tried it, what you think. The ratings on Fragrantica, 3.9. That doesn't make sense unless people just feel the same way as like Hamzat, where he said he didn't know when he'd be able to wear it. I'll wear gourmands to the day I die. So thank you guys so much. Let me know in the comments and I'll be back with another one. Peace out.